that loves him.
Okay, so let's use tabular integration to evaluate the integral of x cubed sine of x dx. Alright, so in our table, we have our u is going to go here, and what are we going to do with the u's? Yep. And this is where our dv is going to go, and this side we're going to integrate. Okay, so we start with our u, and our u should be our power function, so it's going to be x to the third. Okay, and then we are going to derive until we get to 0. So what would come next? 3x squared, 6x, six, 0. Okay. Now we are going to integrate dv until we get to the same level as 0. So we're going to integrate sine of x. And so we got to think real carefully here. We got to go backwards. What's the integral of sine of x? Integral. Yeah, negative cosine of x. This would be negative sine of x, right? Because we're integrating here. This would be cosine of x, and this would be sine of x. Now we're going to have to be careful here because we have positives and negatives going on. Alright, so then what we do, we start with the first one. We're going to draw a line, and that one we're going to have a positive sign. And we are going to have an opposite sign. Positive. Alright, so our first term, and this positive negative is not telling you to add them together, it's telling you what the coefficient is positive. So this is positive, but then it's x cubed times negative cosine x, so it's still negative x cubed times cosine of x. This is, by the way, this is what this is equaling. Then my next term is negative, but times a negative, so it's going to be plus x squared sine of x. Are you following me so far? What's the next term going to be?
Well, wait, is it going to be 3x squared?
Crapola. Thanks, Candace. Jolly Rancher for you. Alright, then what's the next term?
6x.
Plus 6x cosine x. Minus 6 sine x plus c. So tabular integration.